Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to That's a Wrap, where I bring you guys the latest in movie news, and I'm going to start off with a couple of things that happened last week, and actually happened right after I posted my video for That's a Wrap. And the first thing, and this is the biggest news, is Ben Affleck is the new Batman, and I'm sure everybody knows that by now, so here's my 2 cents on it. I'm pretty excited for it because I think Ben Affleck has really turned himself around recently, and he can pull off both roles. The only thing I'm pretty concerned about is the fact that it is Ben Affleck. We've pretty much seen everything he could bring to the table by now, and he's such a star and a familiar face. Are we going to be able to look at him as Bruce Wayne and Batman, or are we just going to see Ben Affleck? That worries me a little bit, and the fact that Henry Cavill is not that big of a star. I mean, obviously now with Man of Steel, it's kind of put him on the map a little bit, but Ben Affleck is such a huge star, so I'm just worried about it matching up the right way on screen. But other than that, he's 6'4". He's going to be in 5 months of training for bulking up a little bit and some martial arts training and stuff. So I'm confident that he could pull it off and give us a good representation for The Dark Knight. But I just want to make sure that it's going to fit good. I hope this is one of those things like Heath Ledger as the Joker, where you're kind of skeptical about it, like, what the hell are they thinking? But once it's on screen, that's it. You see that person immersed in the role, and they totally kick ass and blow it out of the water. So that's what I'm hoping for. And also, it was rumored that Detroit was going to be the new Gotham City, and this just broke earlier today that they are going to start production on Man of Steel 2, or Batman vs. Superman, whatever it's going to be called, early 2014, and it's starting to shoot in Detroit. So Detroit is our new Gotham City, so that's pretty cool. Pirates of the Caribbean 5 has an official title now, and it is Pirates of the Caribbean Dead Men Tell No Tales. And it doesn't really tell us anything about the movie, and there's not a plot synopsis or anything yet, but apparently one of the skulls in the actual theme park ride says this particular phrase. So we'll see where they go with this. I was pretty disappointed with On Stranger Tides, so I hope they can turn this around and give us a quality Pirates of the Caribbean movie again. There's some new casting rumors floating around for Star Wars Episode 7, and apparently they did meet with 2 people, and those 2 are Alex Pettyfer and Rachel Hurd-Wood. And if you don't know who those 2 are, that's a good thing, because when I heard about this, I did not recognize these names at all. I did look into their background a little bit. I do recognize some things that they've been a part of, but the fact that I didn't know who they were, and hopefully you don't know who they are, makes this very exciting, because those are the kind of people I want to see in the movie. Get a bunch of no-name people, maybe a couple of people that we've seen before, but they haven't really broken through yet. Give them a chance to do something with the movie, because I want to see people that I don't have any connection to anything else they've done before. Apparently they did approach Ryan Gosling and offered him the role to play Luke Skywalker's son, and he declined. So that's kind of cool. I mean, Ryan Gosling, I think, could have done a good job. I wouldn't have been disappointed if they did cast him, but once again, he's already made a name for himself, so let's get some people in there that can show us what they got. Christopher Nolan's new film, Interstellar, already has a ridiculous cast, but now Matt Damon's been added into that mix, and anything Nolan puts out, I'm really excited for, so adding Matt Damon to what this cast already is pretty exciting, so looking forward to this film for sure. Aaron Paul, Sigourney Weaver, Ben Kingsley, and John Turturro are going to be joining Christian Bale and Joel Edgerton in the new Ridley Scott film Exodus. So that is another really stacked cast. I didn't see 42, but Chadwick Boseman, who played Jackie Robinson, is now going to be playing James Brown in his biopic. So if you were a fan of 42 and you liked what he brought to the table, he will be back to be playing James Brown. So I wanted to see 42. I'll definitely still check it out, and I'm pretty interested to see what this movie is going to be like as well. Fast and Furious 7 is going to be bringing back all of the familiar faces that we've seen in the previous installments, and new to the mix will be Jason Statham, as well as newly announced Tony Jaa. Now, Tony Jaa is a freaking badass. If you've not seen the Ong Bak movies or The Protector, those are the only movies that I really know him from. I know he's done a bunch of other stuff. I first saw him in The Protector, and he is amazing. So if he's going to be playing a villain in this movie, he's going to be a handful. And if he's a good guy, he's going to be whooping some ass. Either way, awesome, awesome, awesome add to that cast. Not really much to say about this except for what it is, and that is X-Men Days of Future Past won't include a Stan Lee cameo. Todd McFarlane's been pushing for a pretty long time to get a Spawn reboot lifted and off the ground, and basically what he wanted to be able to do with the film is write, produce, and direct it. And it looks as though if he gets a script turned in by the end of this year and it's approved, there's a good chance that movie's going to start production in early 2014. So fingers crossed for that, because I would love to see that movie. And the last bit of news I got for you guys is pretty exciting. Kevin Feige came out and spoke about Guardians of the Galaxy and straight up just said that Thanos is going to have an extended role in the film. Now, he's not going to be a main character, but he is going to be in the movie to some extent. And I'm pretty excited for that, because I really feel this is a really good and golden opportunity to give us more of a backstory on his character. And then when we're in introduced to him fully when he faces off against the Avengers. We already have an idea as to where he came from and how powerful he's going to be. So this is pretty badass. Guardians of the Galaxy is going to be an awesome movie, and I am still all for Ron Perlman voicing Thanos. I swear to God, if they do that, I will shit my pants. Alright guys, that's all the movie news I got for you this week. We had a ton of casting news. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know how you feel about any of this news. If you're new to my channel, make sure you subscribe to keep up with the latest. That's a wrap for now, so until next time, keep it groovy.